Hi, my name is Kim Wolf. I'm a Close to My Heart consultant, and I'm here with you today because you purchased a take and make waterfall card from me. I want to show you how that works. There was 3 choices that you had when you purchased them. This is the monochromatic version, and it's made with all these fun little butterflies and dragonflies, and you make me smile. This is the You Are Beautiful, and this would need some coloring if you wanted to. You could even color this paper on the background too and add some color to it if you wanted to. And then this is the baby card. So if you needed a baby card, I'm sure you snagged this one. Hopefully I still had them available if you were interested. You will be amazing parents. So lots and lots of fun making waterfall cards. Interactive cards are always very fun. The packet that I got to you, there actually was a 4th packet, which is generic. So you could add all your own stamping and do whatever you wanted to with it. But you're going to have 4 of the stitched squares. You're going to have 4 of the scalloped squares with a design on it. Unless you picked the generic one, you're going to have a thin cut for the waterfall and then some background. So I am going to go through and show you. I guess I'll put that together afterwards. I'm going to show you how to make a waterfall card. So first of all, I cut them out with what's called a thin cut. And in this thin cut, which is sold by Close to My Heart, you can get it on my website. This is the long piece that made your waterfall piece. The stitch square, the scallop square, a couple of banners, and then a circle scallop, okay? This is what a thin cut looks like, and the side where it points out a little bit, that's the side that goes down on your paper. You send it through a die cutting machine, it cuts this out, and we end up with this piece right here. So I'm going to show you how to do this. I've stamped pull here on them for you, and what you're going to do is fold it. So you're going to fold it at this crease, and you're going to fold it right over top of the pull here. So the pull here is going to be on the bottom, fold it right over top. Then you're going to push this up so that the pull here is showing, and you're going to use a bone folder, or I actually use the back of my scissors to burnish the edge, it's called. And then what's going to happen is this is going to get folded behind here. So I'm folding it behind, and just this little place between the 2 papers is where you're going to glue it. Probably the best thing to do would be do a glue dot, but for today's purposes, I'm just going to use some Tombow. So I'm going to put that on there, and when I put this together, I want it to be nice and square with each other so that none of the adhesive gets on anything except for that. And this pocket creates a pocket here. Nothing is glued, just that. Before you do this, you probably should fold each of your score lines, but since we didn't, we're just going to pull it up and fold them, and that will work too. Pull it up and square it up. Okay, so all of my score lines are folded, and pull this back down, and you're going to have, this is what you're going to end up looking like. So now what you're going to do is take each of your squares, you have colored squares, and you're going to just put a strip of adhesive right here on the edge, right below the score line, and you're going to set this right up against the score line. Don't cover the score line up. You're going to push it right up against it like that. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to put a good amount of adhesive right on the edge of that score line. Put it right there. Same thing. I'm going to go right up against the score line. Don't cross the score line. You want it to go right up to the score line. Put it on there. And last, one more. We're going to go right up to the score line and put this one on right here at the top. It's as simple as that. So all of your squares are going to go on here, and then your decorative pieces. So if I take my decorative pieces out of here, I'm going to put them and glue them onto each one of my squares and create this decorative piece that's going to slide out for me. So now what will happen is when I pull and I hang on to the little strip here that I've got, it's going to create that waterfall. Okay, so how do I adhere this to my paper? So what I'm going to do is, it's get the one closest. So what we're going to do is put our 2 base pieces on here first. And then this piece, all you do is put really good amount of adhesive sticky on the back of that piece only, because this is a mechanism and it's not going to move if you put adhesive on it. So just adhesive here. And if you have red line tape, that's a really good one. Glue dots, glue lines, anything that's nice and strong for adhesive. And then this is going to get glued down. So if you look at my piece here, it is only glued on that one spot down here, and it does work. So, and it stays there, and then you push it up and the whole thing works. So that is my waterfall card. I'm really glad that you joined me today. I'm going to put a link in the comments below on the different stamps that I used. If you do make a purchase and link it to the Auburn show by Monday, so you have the full weekend. So if it's there by Monday morning, I'm going to close the show at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm actually going to do a drawing, and I'm going to do multiple drawings. So depending on how many purchases we have, we get hostess rewards. So each time I hit a level, $25 is added to the hostess rewards. So for each $25 that's added, I'm going to do a drawing so that each person I draw for gets a $25 close to my heart cash to spend as they'd like. And there's also what they call 50% off items. So each time a level opens up and I get 50% items, in addition to the drawings that I'm going to do for the $25, I'm also going to be doing drawings for the 50% off items. Each name that I pull is going to be announced ahead of time on whether it's $25 close to my heart cash or it is a 50% off item, but I'm going to give out all of the hostess rewards earned to those people that purchase and link their purchase to the Auburn show on the weekend. All right. Also, if you're interested in joining a class or getting information, send me your email address. My email is Kim, K-I-M, Wolf, W-O-L, double F as in Frank, 201 at gmail.com. Send me an email. Let me know that you'd like to get on my mailing list. I send out usually 2, sometimes 3 emails a month, so not very many. It lists all my classes. It lists all the costs. I do a whole bunch of classes online, virtually online. They're just like this. You can either join me on a Zoom class or it streams live to a Facebook group just for the class. So if you buy the kit for the class and you join that class, I set up a group that you can join. You can either watch the Zoom class live in that group. You can join the Zoom class and interact with us. Or if you're not available, it's taped and it will be available for you to watch later. So lots of options. I think we've all had a great time having classes online. If you're interested, I have card classes, I have scrapbooking classes, and I sometimes do classes that are like home decor or a mini album or something like that. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I also have a Facebook group just for my customers. If you'd like to join that, my Facebook group is Kim Wolf, close to my heart. It's on Facebook. You can certainly go to that link and click join. There are 2 questions you have to answer to join it. But I would love to have you come and join me, and I list all my classes in there. I list tips, I list tricks, I put artwork. We have games in there where you can win prizes. It's just fun. It's just a fun group. There's no purchase necessary, but I do share a lot and hope that I inspire you. I have some albums in there with cards and scrap pages and whatnot too. So that's a little bit about me. I'm so glad that you got my waterfall card. I hope that the instructions helped you. If you do have any issues making the card and the instructions were a little unclear, feel free to reach out to me. I am on Facebook, Kim Wolf. I have email that I've given you. I have a Facebook group, and I have my contact information in this packet that you got too. So you have a great day. Again, thanks a lot. And I'm so glad I got to meet you and see you at the Auburn show. You take care and happy crafting. All right, take care. Bye.